Oh, I can't hear you. Nah, still can't hear you.
Once you picked out a design.
Oh, there you are. I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So, yep. I think we've got both activities. We're now live, so.
Awesome. Okay, let's actually start with bottle cap magnets because takes a little bit less time. The paper mosaics activity takes a little bit more time. And that one's going to be one that you can like work on over the course of time, you know?
Okay.
So
The other one real quick, Todd, and then we'll do that one probably next.
Yeah, because the paper mosaics activity just takes a little more time. So we'll get the easier, quicker one out of the way. So this one is bottle cap magnets. I'll show you an example here. This is one that I made. It's like really blurry, but it's like the Beatles. And it has a little magnet on the back.
Okay.
The theme that we have, like the little images that we have, I did from comic books. So we're doing like a comic book theme this time, but you should have a couple of bottle caps in each bag. So you should be able to, like, if you wanted to cut out your own images out of like magazines or whatever and put them in there, you totally can. But I believe you should have like 4 bottle caps. You should have some little pieces, cut out circles, some magnets that look like this. And you should have a strip of glue dots. And some glue. And possibly something to put the glue on with, like a paintbrush or a Q-tip.
This is like a never-ending problem.
You're talking about the internet?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Did you miss anything that I said?
Everything that you just said.
Oh.
Oh no. All right. Hang on one sec. Of course, Miss Catherine is unprepared. I don't have my paintbrush, but okay. So what I was saying is you should have some glue dots that look like this. And you should have some glue. You should have some magnets. And you should have bottle caps. And along with your like pre-cut little circles of paper. And yeah, you just basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. You should be able, and you'll have like, of course, the instruction page. So yeah, using a Q-tip, place glue on the inside of the bottle cap. So that's on this side. So you want to put some glue on the inside of there. And then you'll want to like pick out whatever design you want. Like I have the Joker here. And then you'll just pop that right inside your bottle cap with the glue.
Wait, what? Okay. And then we glue the magnets to the back. So.
Yep. So, but you'll use a glue dot actually for that.
For the magnet?
Yeah, because that's going to hold that magnet on a lot better.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, so the circle, Todd, you'll put that like you'll glue that on the inside. So you're gonna put glue in there with there should be.
Well, I already got that in there still.
You can do it the other way too. Like that's totally fine. If you want to glue the piece of paper to the front like this and then put the magnet on the back, that's totally fine too. Whatever way you like.
He's got it stuck in the bottle cap already without glue.
Oh, that's great. That's totally fine.
It works, right?
Yep, whatever works. Like I always say, there's no wrong way to do art. There's no wrong way to do a craft. You just make up a new craft.
Like that, but with glue.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll use that little strip that you got. There are glue dots on there, and so you'll put that on the magnet and then stick that to the back.
While you guys are working on that, I am gonna need to grab a paintbrush really quick because my bag I didn't put a paintbrush in there for myself, but I will be right back. I've got to grab a paintbrush for the next activity.
This is too cool. Deidre, you're missing out.
Okay.
Telling Deidre that she is definitely missing out.
Oh yeah, it's a fun one this time. I love these little bottle cap magnets because they're really good on like your fridge. These little magnets are a lot stronger than you think, and like I'm always putting stuff on my fridge.
Magnet. Did you know that?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Say that again.
So
You
we're
know,
on.
like, you know them locks with the wires, the spider locks and stuff on stuff at stores?
Yeah.
It's a fun fact that you should never use, but
You're on YouTube Live, so you're educating people, and maybe also like people that will get caught. So
you can
just saying.
I ain't doing nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
No, I know that you're not, but I'm saying you're letting other people know too.
I don't care. I don't care if they steal from Walmart or not.
I think I can infer what you're meaning. I think I gotcha. I've been picking up what you're putting down, you know?
Yeah, you can take the spider locks off with a magnet.
Interesting.
They're magnetic locks. That's all it is.
I'm surprised Walmart hasn't changed that.
They probably will now that it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
The
I
answer
guess
to rob them is on YouTube.
That's gonna get us a whole bunch of views this week, isn't it?
Yes. Crafty Wednesdays and Crime Wednesdays.
No, no crime. I'm just.
This is just knowledge that you have, right?
Yeah, that's just a
No,
fun
not.
fact.
Just a fun fact. Well, it could come in handy one day. What if like the apocalypse happens or something and we're like, we have to like get stuff, you know? Is that like too bad? Like, is that like sad? Should we not talk about that? I don't know.
I think we just lost connection.
Oh no. I was saying like it is a fun fact. Like what if like the apocalypse happened and we had to like go in Walmart and like get food and stuff, you know?
It do say in the Bible that if I have 10 fish and I could eat and wouldn't be hungry, it wouldn't be wrong to take one of your fish to feed my family.
Yep.
It do say that.
I don't know. I don't know everything the Bible says, that's for sure.
You say you don't know?
Oh no, I don't know everything. It's a big book. I know some things, but not everything. Uh-oh, did we lose connection again? I think so. There you are.
You can hear us now.
Yeah.
This is used to be like every night for about a year. This is what my night consisted of.
Just like waiting for the internet to work.
Yeah, phone tag.
That stinks.
Long distance, like very long distance relationship.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't think I've ever been in a long distance relationship, but I've had people that I'm in a relationship with be on trips before and be gone, which stinks.
Practice.
Mm.
For one.
Sometimes there were nights when I wasn't patient at all.
And I got some ways in me I still can't control.
You're working through it. Progress.
All right.
Yeah.
I was printing off my designs. I'm gonna customize mine a little bit.
Okay.
Nice. I'm excited.
It would have been so cool to have like Ninja Turtles.
Listen, my
Hey, I got
computer.
that
I
Avengers or the Marvel or whatever. Superman.
Well, oops. Sonny asked for specific characters last week. He was here and asked for specific characters, and I printed out what he needed.
Who was that? Hellboy? I don't know.
Maybe.
So he's got special stuff. So when I talk about the upcoming crafts, if you let me know, I will bring you whatever you like.
And then that's Catwoman.
I think I'm doing Batgirl. I think that's who this is. I'm not
The
sure.
only one that I recognize is Captain America.
Okay, so I kind of miss how to do this, but I'm guessing you glue the magnet on the inside of the bottle cap.
No, on the back with the.
Yeah, you put the, like, see this one?
No, it's really far away. Does the picture go inside?
Like
Mhm.
that.
Okay.
And then the
All right,
magnet
and so
goes
the
on-
magnet goes right there.
And you'll use a glue dot to put that on.
The magnet. Okay.
The blue dot.
Glue dot.
Oh, I glued it down.
Oh,
Fine too. Like it'll just take time to dry. The glue dots are just so that you don't have to wait on the glue to dry. So like here's my one of my finished ones.
I've always been hard headed, and now
probably not. I didn't seem like it when I was testing them.
it's no different.
No, because one side repels and one side attracts. So
Well,
it
I
does matter.
tried on this and both
Oh,
sides
okay.
were sticking.
Oh. Perfect. Been a while since I've been in physics. So I don't know.
Mhm.
Watching a boatload of that last night.
What is
You were-
physics?
It's a type of science. It's the science that
That
covers
must be college.
or high school.
High school as well.
I just don't know. I must know. Boy, there's some smart people shit, man.
Oh.
Some
I hated physics.
It's
did not
simple
enjoy it.
science. Smart people science is like
Rocket
quantum
science.
physics. Yeah, like what?
I did not do well. I did okay in biology, but I didn't do well in chemistry.
Fluid mechanics. You know, stuff like that. Like that's smart people.
I
stuff.
think calculus is hard for a high school student, but for like geniuses, calculus I'm sure would be a breeze. Wouldn't be that hard.
I don't want to be no genius. I don't care to be dumb. I mean, I ain't dumb, but you know what I mean. Not smart. I'm smart enough to get through life, and that's all that matters. I don't even want to be smart. Don't want to put the work into being smart because I don't give a damn about being smart.
That's all.
As
that
long as I
matters.
can make it through life.
You got the knowledge to get through, that's what you need.
Yep. That's right.
I'm okay without going back to school, honestly. I do.
Going back to school will get you that bread though.
Mhm.
I can get bread without going to school.
I
That's true.
just
You can.
enjoy the
It's
process.
so many
of
people
learning.
go to college and get a degree and never use it. Bro, it's ridiculous. They pay all this money to go to school and then they get the degree and don't even like what they do. Like, I don't know,
That happens. It does happen.
thousands and thousands of dollars on school when someone can teach you the job just as well as a college can. Like, that's crazy to me. That sounds backwards.
Some of it's also
You gotta pay thousands of dollars to figure out if this what you want to do.
some of it's also ask good questions and think outside of the box. So it's a challenge, right?
What you mean?
School is a challenge that
Bro, I don't
expects you to
care about
rise to the
college.
occasion.
Screw college right now.
Well, even like high school, you think back when you're 6, you know,
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I didn't even do half that stuff because for one, I
middle
was
school.
in juvenile after juvenile facility, and they wasn't even teaching us. Then they give us a book and give us a grade whether we worked out of it or not.
So let's start even further back. Go back to elementary, right? When you first had to learn your ABCs.
That was easy.
But that was a challenge comparatively.
Yeah, at that point, that was the hardest thing you've probably ever done.
I don't
I
remember.
remember
I
when
think
I
I
did.
knew mine
It
pretty
was.
well before school.
Oh, yeah, I bet you did.
I'm pretty sure I knew mine before school even started.
For those that didn't, it was a challenge, and they had to learn how to rise to that occasion. And it didn't stop there. The next year, they went into different things, and you had to meet that challenge.
But this the thing. It was a lot of challenges I didn't have to take because, for one, juveniles. If you went to juvenile school, you should know. I don't know who your teacher might be, but this is how it was with me. They gave you a book. They tell you to work out of it. Then they give you an A, whether you work out of it or not. Then they let you out. Then they put you in this behavior hospital or behavior school or whatever you want to call it, because you bad as hell. Because juvenile done
I think
fucked
that
your brain up to where you think violently now. Now they put you in this school called a day school, and they half-ass do their job.
It's not coming out.
They
Sorry.
got so many in. They have so many students that don't care that they just let the students do what they want because they might get shot or they might get in a fight with the student because they so damn bad. So at that point, then it's easy to stay out of trouble when everybody else doing wrong. You could just be smart with your trouble and make it, or at least that's how I thought.
sounds like they didn't do right by you by making everything.
That's why when I got to high school, I cheated all the way through high school because I didn't understand none of this shit they were talking about.
Yeah, sounds like they definitely didn't do right.
You know, that sounds like so many kids I work with at so many facilities. You know, I work with a lot of residential mental health facilities, and your story sounds exactly like hundreds of other kids' stories that I've heard. And it is messed up. But you know what you got to do is you got to beat that system. And the way that you do that, and the way that
Don't beat the system.
you can, the way that you beat the system is that
Get
they
a
set
job without school.
they set you up to fail, right? They set you up to fail. They didn't do their job, right?
Yeah.
So the best way that you can get back at them and the best way that you can
I don't want to
say,
go to school. I don't care to learn all that shit they didn't teach me.
that's okay. You don't have to go to school. You can learn a trade.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
could learn a trade. You could learn how to do something.
trade. I want to. If I do, I want to get paid to learn it through working, not going to school.
Yeah, that's how you learn a trade.
You could be an apprenticeship.
Mm-hmm.
Be an apprentice. You could have an apprentice teach you how to do what you do and still have a job and still get paid.
You know, like the kind of jobs that do that are like butchers. They do that kind of thing. They learn on the job. People who work with like meat and stuff like that. I have a friend of mine who just went and got a butcher job at a grocery store somewhere, and he had never done it before. He got like an apprenticeship like you're talking about, and it's a real good paying job too.
I could do that anyway because I worked at KFC Taco Bell, and
Yeah.
I could pretty much do it anyway. All you got to do is cut the chicken at the joints.
Or there's factory work out there that's pretty good. Like it's like you can move up quickly through factory work.
I don't know what I want to do. I just know I want to make some freaking money.
So yeah, don't we all, man?
I feel like I could be content with whatever I do because I'm gonna do the best job at what I do anyway. So
Yeah.
anywhere I end up, I'm gonna end up making the best out of what I got until I find something better. Like when I was working at KFC Taco Bell, I hated it every day. You go in there, you got to deal with ratchet ass people that ain't got no respect for nobody in there. Then I'm tall already and I'm leaning over this small ass kitchen all day. So now that's another problem I'm having to deal with. You got managers that want to talk to you like a dog because everybody else in there do it. So it's like, bro, fuck that. I hated going there every day, but I was trying to get me another job while I was there I was trying to get me a vet job.
That's cool.
Then they started giving me more hours because I told
The
them, man, I'm
moment
about
that
to
you
get me
start-
another job, bro.
The moment that you started to do better is the moment that they jumped in. Didn't want you throwing off what they had going for them,
Right.
putting them to shame.
Ed, are you working on the paper mosaics now?
I am. I noticed very quickly that I can't create that image that's on there.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. It's a lot more difficult than you think it is. This is more of a time-consuming activity, so I'll just quickly do a quick demonstration, and then anybody watching at home or that gets the activity later, work at it at your own pace. It's not something that you're going to finish like in this little, 20 to 30 minute.
So there are not pieces to do the image that's in the bag, right?
Right. No, that's not meant to be like you have to do that image. It was just an example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just totally an example. So it's super easy. Basically, you just can take some of your little slips of paper out that are in the bag. And I like to kind of plan out, like if I want to do a certain design, I like to try to plan it out, but you don't have to. You can just sort of start going, using glue, doing whatever you want. If it looks a little bit rough while you're doing it, that's okay. It'll dry and like dry down better, and you can kind of cover the top of it with glue as well to kind of help hold it down. But yeah, that's kind of what I like to do. So I just kind of lay them out on our paper. This is also an activity that you can do at home without even getting the activity bag. All it is just little pieces of paper. You can do this with magazines. You can do it with newspaper. You can do it with whatever you want. Cut it up into little pieces and just start kind of gluing it to a solid piece of paper. And it looks like a mosaic. This is a fun activity. I like this one.
Just kind of playing around with
it's kind of one of those activities that you just sort of do and you keep coming back to it. So it's like coloring or anything else that's kind of monotonous. It can be very relaxing. I think last week I talked about how this week's activity is can be very relaxing. Mm-hmm. Creating these paper mosaics can be stress relieving.
Could definitely see that. And it's got nice bright colors.
Yeah, it was fun picking out the pages that we were using for this one.
How were you able to, they're all the same, right?
No. Well, I picked out, like we have scrapbook paper. And what I did was I just like tore out a couple pages of scrapbook paper and then cut them into smaller, tinier pieces. So some of them are like, they should all have the same like designs.
Okay.
Yeah, they should all have the same designs, but it'll all be different shapes and sizes and everything else.
We might have lost her.
Can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you. Now I can. Next week, I'm very excited. We are going to be doing DIY memo boards.
Okay.
That will be really, really fun. That's another really fun activity that we're doing.
Memo boards.
Yes. So they will be, I'll show you an example. They'll be sort of like this.
It's on the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give Ryan the Darth Vader one. Gonna love that.
Okay.
So I will be sending you guys a picture frame and some paper, some different paper that you can choose from or kind of change it up or whatever, and a expo marker so you can like write notes to yourself on there.
That is actually a great idea.
And you'll also be getting like a little thing here that has like different, like you can put notes, you can put like to do, don't forget.
Honestly, probably exactly what I need at home.
Yeah, I use mine here in the office all the time. Like I always write like inspirational stuff on it just to like, you know, remind myself sometimes different things, or I'll put like my schedule on it or something. It's helpful for sure. But yeah, you guys, that's the last thing that I have for you today. We got kind of a bonus activity in today.
I think that was like a good thing.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's so funny. I, you know, over planned and planned an extra activity.
I think that this might be a week where it was definitely needed.
Okay.
I needed it, so.
Awesome. Well, and I really am excited. Sunny isn't here today right now, but I am excited for him to get his bag so that he can see the characters that he requested. Fairy Tale, like the manga characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I made sure to provide those for him. So I'm excited for him to get his bag so that he can be excited about that.
We'll plan on reaching out at some point this week just to make sure that he stops by to pick that up.
Yeah, that'd be really awesome. But yeah, like I said, that's all I have for you guys today. Just a few reminders. The library does serve meals on weekdays. So we serve from 4 to 5:30 on the first floor. So we serve meals for anybody 18 and under. We do sometimes have adult meals. And in order to get an adult meal, if you're over 18, you'll need to come up to the 4th floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just come up to the 4th floor for adult milk.
Yep. And that's just for, you know, first come, first serve. When we're out of adult meals, we're out of adult meals, but sometimes we do have them. So it's worth coming up to ask for sure.
Absolutely. I will definitely continue to pass the word along about that.
Yeah. Oh, also for our 12 to 19-year-olds, if you're watching and you're 12 to 19 years old, on the 4th floor of the main library, we do have our game room open now. So we have like a Xbox, PS4, it's an Xbox 360 and an Xbox One, PS4, PS3, and a Wii. Our game room is open now. So you're welcome to come play video games. Yeah, we would love to have you guys.
Pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, we're excited to have that open again. Of course, remember to bring your mask. You do have to wear a mask the entire time you're in the library. But yeah, slowly we're getting back to normal.
One step at a time, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm very excited that the game room is open again. That's been really sad that it's been closed.
Probably quiet too.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm ready to have some people on the 4th floor again.
We'll keep trying to encourage them to come down there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for having me again this week. And, you know, feel free to reach out to me or call the library or whatever if you have any questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Anybody who's watching kind of after, just again, stop by 1 p.m. on Wednesday. I could either do it downtown or here and join us for one of our classes.
Yeah.
Maybe you can share some ideas of crafts that you wanted to do, and we can see how we can put something together.
Yes, absolutely.
On YouTube.
All right.
YouTube.
Bye,
Y'all
everybody.
trying to get rich?
Bye.
You get more
Bye.
people.
Bye.
Y'all trying to get rich off of arts and crafts?
No.